Hello, sleepers. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my Dune Awakening content. So, today, folks, we had a really cool announcement that came across the airwaves while I was playing today. We had a announcement about a new developer live stream that's coming to us in, as of the recording of this video, 3 days. So, it's going to happen on September the 4th on Thursday, and we're going to get to know about the new content. They're going to talk about that, and they're also going to talk about their development live stream plans going forward. So let's go to that announcement on the blog that they made today, and let's look at that together and see what they had to say. So Iggy, the community manager, made this post today saying, "Hey guys, tune in this Thursday to watch our developer update live stream and learn more about the Chapter 2 free update that's coming and Lost Harvest DLC. It's going to be on September the 4th at 11 a.m., like I said, and you can get notifications from their Discord. If you haven't signed up on their Discord, you may want to do that because that's where I get these notifications from here, from X, and from Facebook. I get these all the time. So it's a really good way to stay in touch with what's going on in Dune. They're also going to have news regarding the live streams moving forward to make it easier to stay up to date with our plans for the game and to have regular community check-ins. They're introducing 2 new types of live streams. You can read about it in this blog post. So let's go to the blog post and let's read about this, the developer update live stream. They said, "Greetings, sleepers. Join us on September the 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific time." And you'll just kind of have to do the math on that for what it works out to in your time. "For a new live stream with the Dune Awakening development team to make it easier to stay up to date with our plans for the games and to have regular community check-ins, we're introducing 2 types of live streams." And I love this. I love the fact that they're looking for ways to have more communication with us, because it's one of the things that I always hate in games that I love is when the development staff doesn't say anything about what's going on ever, and you're just kind of left wondering. But they're making a really solid effort to keep us updated, so that's really cool. The developer update live stream is going to be, one of them is going to be content focused. Right here, they're saying the upcoming stream on September the 4th will be a developer update live stream. This is where we will present upcoming updates coming to the game, give you a look at the content and gameplay ahead of time. So if you're not on the public test server and actually trying it out for yourself, I get it. You don't have time to have 2 different accounts. I completely understand that, or I would be on the test server more myself, honestly. But I just don't have time to play 2 accounts. I barely got time to play 1, but I love Dune so much and have such a great guild that I want to play with them, and it makes me go ahead and play anyway. We aim to hold these streams as early as we can generally. This time, due to Gamescom, it will be held a bit closer to the update's release. And then they're going to have what's called Siege Talks. These are going to be community-focused type things where they're going to discuss the game, where the game is at, what we're working on improving and fixing, and what you can expect going forward. The Siege Talk live streams won't feature major content announcements, instead focusing primarily on community conversations. So that's really cool. I like the sound of that. The sound of the Siege Talk is really cool to me because there's just something about just watching developers of a game that you love just kind of hang loose and relax and talk about the game. Because there's never no telling what you're going to hear. It's always a surprise. So it could be some really interesting conversations that we may otherwise miss out on, because like the development live stream that they're going to do is going to be content focused. So they're going to have a set agenda, a set plan. They're going to have, set content that they want to show, videos played, and then explain that type of thing. But this Siege Talk thing sounds like it might be kind of cool, kind of like a fireside chat. I've heard a lot of other games talk about theirs like that. And just having a space where we can just kind of chill out and just listen to them talk and just talk about what they are interested in. Maybe we can see Iggy get on there and discuss some things that he sees going on in the Discord, because there's lots of stuff in the Discord. I honestly could pull a ton of news out of the Discord if I just had more time, but I just don't. But I could make a lot more content on just that alone. So maybe somebody like Iggy can get on this Siege Talk and kind of tell us what the community is feeling is important at the moment. What's the hot button topics? Are people talking about what's going on in the deep desert? Are they talking about the PvE experience? Are they talking about the economy, the crafting, experience? What's the community talking about? The building mechanics, the new cosmetics that we're getting, the new content that's coming up. Obviously, people will be stoked about that because we're all excited for the new content coming up. So that's going to be really interesting. And I think out of the two, it's hard to say this because I'm always looking for glimpses of new content to make videos about on the game, because I want to try to, bring to you guys the news when I find it. But I think I'm looking forward to the Siege Talk, kind of like the fireside chat, just maybe even a little bit more, because who knows what we're going to get on that. It's always going to be kind of a surprise. So that's really cool. I'm liking that. Tune in on September 4th. Our upcoming development live stream will be hosted by our global PR manager, Natasha, and includes several of our developers as we guide you through what you can expect in the Chapter 2 free update and the Lost Harvest DLC. Plant your feet firmly, sleepers. The sands of Arrakis are shifting. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what they have to say. We'll see what they have in store for us. Maybe they're going to blow our socks off. But like I said to you before, if you've been paying attention to the videos I've been making, videos a lot of other good content creators on Dune have been making, we've been making a lot of content on, hey, pay attention. This is the stuff that's coming to you in the new update that's just around the corner. We've got things like the increased carry weight mechanics on the assault getting reworked. We've got the carrying system with the carrier, however that's going to work out. I've seen lots of people say that maybe they think the carrier is going to have like a crate that it picks up and carries around and then drops, and you can do like a hot swap or something like that, with maybe some medium storage boxes or maybe a large. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what that's going to be about, and just all kinds of other updates that are coming to us. The changes with the rocket launchers. Oh my God, that's going to change the freaking game. It's going to be huge. So all those kind of things are coming to us soon. So, pay attention, watch the live stream, listen to the new content that's coming, and let's get excited about playing Dune. Let's get excited about all the cool things that the development team is really working hard to put in the game so that we can have a game that feels alive and keeps evolving and feeling good. I'm loving Dune. I'm loving where it's at. It's all about finding a good group to play with and enjoying your time in the game. It really is. So I would encourage you to get out there, find a good group to play with, put yourself out there in the chat, so that you can say, hey, is any good groups looking to recruit? Because that can totally change your experience in Dune for real. I'm telling you. So if you've enjoyed this video and if you found any of this interesting or entertaining or informative, then please think about liking and subscribing to my content. You'd be surprised just how much one like can do to boost my content out to the community. And I would really appreciate that. I'm working hard for you. I'm doing this for the community. So I'd love it if you'd partner with me and help me grow. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Now get out there and finish your weekend, your holiday weekend if you're in the United States, and enjoy it, because it's back to the grind tomorrow. I'll talk at you later in another video about Dune coming soon. Peace.